What was the beatnik style of the 1950s? What was the beatnik style of the 1950s? This unique fashion movement was closely tied to the Beat generation, a group of writers, artists, and thinkers who pushed against mainstream culture. They sought artistic freedom and intellectual exploration, which reflected in their clothing choices. The beatnik style was all about simplicity and practicality, standing in stark contrast to the glamorous looks favored by rich and famous celebrities of the time. Men in the beatnik scene often wore black turtlenecks paired with straight-leg cigarette pants or dark chinos. This minimalist approach created a streamlined silhouette that focused less on flashy appearances. Instead of the polished styles seen on Hollywood stars, the beatniks chose clothing that spoke to their intellectual identities. Key figures like Jack Kerouac often combined rugged workwear, such as flannel shirts and military surplus chinos, with an artistic flair. Allen Ginsberg's look included Oxford shirts worn casually, along with black-rimmed glasses and corduroys. This blend of scholarly elements with a countercultural vibe was a hallmark of the beatnik aesthetic. William S. Burroughs added his own twist by wearing tailored suits in a deliberately messy way, showcasing rebellion even in formal wear. Neal Cassady's style featured white t-shirts, rolled denim, and work boots, emphasizing comfort and ease. Women in the beatnik community often wore black leotards and stirrup pants. Their clothing was tight and allowed for freedom of movement, symbolizing a sense of sexual liberation. This was a stark contrast to the hourglass skirts and polished femininity that characterized the styles of famous actresses and fashion icons of the era. The beatnik aesthetic was also influenced by modern jazz culture. Musicians like Dizzy Gillespie inspired the look with goatees, barrettes, and horn-rimmed glasses. The overall vibe was understated and intellectual, making a statement against the consumerism embraced by the wealthy elite. For rich and famous celebrities, the beatnik style represented a raw and rebellious undercurrent to their polished glamour. While these stars focused on elegance and high-end fashion, the beatniks opted for simplicity and functionality. Their style was not about opulence but rather a statement of identity and nonconformity. The beatnik style introduced streamlined silhouettes and a focus on black clothing, which later influenced mainstream fashion. It showed that clothing could be a form of social commentary and personal freedom, rather than just a display of wealth. The beatniks taught us that fashion could convey cultural and intellectual values, contrasting sharply with the ostentatious fashion statements made by the rich and famous.